Today we'll have a look at the process of installing the Leafeater Original hood. The Leafeater Original comes in different outlet sizes to best suit the different size of downpipe that you might have on your house. Today we have the 90mm version of the product, so we're installing into a 90mm downpipe. The first step is to determine exactly where to install. So the location should ideally be in a spot where it's easy to access for periodic maintenance, but quite importantly, if you have a wet system or a charged rainwater system, we need to ensure that the base of the rain head is positioned at least 500mm above the level of the inlet of your tank. So for example, if the level of the inlet of our tank was here, we install the base of the rain head 500mm above that level. And this ensures that there's sufficient head pressure to be able to push the water through the system and into the tank without leaking or spilling out the top of the rain head. So once you've determined the location, we need to cut the pipe. Now, it's important to note with the base of the Leafeater Original is that it's a pipe size or male spigot fitting. So it's the same size as 90mm pipe. So on your pipe, we just need to make sure you have a fitting. It might be an elbow or a slip coupling. We need a socket size fitting for the base of the rain head to slip into. Okay, so taking that into account, determine exactly where to mark the pipe, put a mark there, and then I'll just grab a saw and we'll make our first cut. Once we've made the cut in the downpipe to suit the base of the rain head, we need to then determine where to cut the upper section of pipe. So with the rain head that has the hood removed, we can hold that in position and sort of mark where to cut the upper section of pipe. So what we need to do is cut the upper section of pipe at a parallel angle to the angle of the screen, with about a 30mm gap between the end of the pipe and the screen. So what I mean by that is, just as an example, we'll have an angled cut on the end of the pipe, and you can see it will sit about 30mm from the screen at the same angle. This just helps the best flow of water down onto the screen. We'll just place the rain head beside it, and then we'll mark exactly where to cut that. We'll grab a saw and make our other cut. Now, remembering with the Leafeater Original, the outlet is a pipe size. So we need to end up with a socket size fitting. So in this instance, we're installing onto a vertical downpipe that will continue vertically. I'm just simply going to glue a coupling in place to give us that socket fitting. It may be an elbow, it may be any other sort of fitting that gives you a socket to place the rain head into. So the step there is to use some PVC solvent, cement, glue both sides of the fitting and glue that into place. And then we can simply fit the rain head body into place. Now there's no need to actually glue that in. It'll happily and securely just sit straight into the end of that socket. So to put that in place, we simply just slide it up just behind that upper section of pipe, just enough we can get that outlet down into that socket and just let it rest in place. Now we'll make sure the rain head's sitting nice and square, and we'll put some screws in to actually fix that into the wall. Right, with the screws in place, the rain head's nice and securely attached to the wall, ready to put the hood in place. So the last step of the installations to get the hood on. Now we're using 90mm downpipe here, or if you're using 3-inch downpipe, there's nothing you need to do. The hood will fit that pipe straight out of the box. If you're using 100mm pipe or 4-inch, simply trim this little section away, just trimming through these perforations, and that makes the inlet just that little bit larger to perfectly fit those size downpipes. So to put the hood on, we just simply tuck it up behind that upper section of downpipe, just get that through the inlet of the hood, slide it up just a little bit, and then it drops down nicely into place onto the rain head, and then that's installed and ready to go.